What's up, guys? It's Ryantium here, and today we are back in Skyrim. Oh, that's right, you guys. And oh snap, is it going to be an awesome freaking day? So, welcome back, and happy Friday, everybody. So, out of all the mods you voted for on last week's episode, this is the one that won. But don't forget, down there in the comment section, vote 1, 2, or 3, or check out the poll in the top right-hand corner to see which mod we're voting on for next week's episode. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, the Dwarven Sorcery Armor. I took a look at this mod on Bethesda.net, and I immediately fell in love with how sci-fi it looked. You know, a lot of the stuff that the Dwemer and the Dwarves have done, it looks kind of sci-fi. You know, the airships, the railguns in some of the mods. You know, you've got like the AHO mod, the big floating Death Star player home, basically, all that stuff. Not to mention the Dwarven Centurions and, you know, the Dwarven ball spheres and stuff like that, and the ballistas, everything like that. Everything Dwemer screams sci-fi. But this mod right here, I've actually already taken a look at the armor, and oh my god, it's so damn cool. But unfortunately, or fortunately, for better or for worse, it's locked behind a quest. Now, the quest is known as the Unfathomable Depths. Say that 6 times fast, and I'm going to call you a liar. Unfathomable Depths is the name of the quest that we need to find. And in order to find it, you got to come down here into Riften. Now, some of you who are adding this mod into your Let's Play may already actually have done this mod, but in order to acquire this mod, or in order to acquire this armor, there's 2 ways of doing it. There's an enchanted version and a normal version. So you can either already attain or obtain, or I should say, you can already have the ancient knowledge that you need from the quest known as Unfathomable Depths, or once you know that, you can actually smith it at the smithy. So that's kind of cool. But you also need the dwarven smithing as well. But in order to find it, you got to come here to Riften, and you got to come out to the docks. Now, the docks is where we need to come because we need to talk to this woman down here. The Argonian that's standing right here. I believe it's Fathom is her name? From Deepest Fathom. From Deepest Fathoms. So we need to grab the lexicon from her.
You must take the lexicon from me.
And then once we have it,
you must bring it to Avangencell.
So we have to go to Avangencell now.
It must go
And
back.
then once I have it, once it's in my inventory, we can fast travel. Lexicon added, map updated, started, Unfathomable Depths. Now we can go ahead and teleport to Avangencell right here. And instead of talking through the entire quest line, I'm going to go ahead and speed it up, but I'm going to make sure that it's as easy to follow as it can possibly be. That way you guys can see it from start to finish. Alright, so we're here at Avangencell, and if we go ahead and walk up this way, it's a little bit dark, so I apologize about that, but it seems the nighttime is coming. There's a little cave right here. We need to go into Avangencell. Now, once we're inside, the quest will begin. Now, the quest, you follow a bunch of the ghost people that walk through Avangencell all the way to the end of the ruin. Now, like I said, I'm not going to talk through this entire thing, but what I will do is I will boost the gamma a little bit. That way, those of you can see that, because YouTube's compression has been screwing with a couple of my videos in the past, and it's making them way darker. But let's make sure I'm in God mode, and let's just go on through, shall we? Okay, so now that we are done with the entire dungeon delve kind of thing, and let's see, let's turn down the game volume a little bit because holy hot damn is it loud inside of these dwarven ruins, all these freaking boileries and stuff. But if we place the lexicon within the receptacle, we now have ancient knowledge and the lexicon is removed from our inventory and Unfathomable Depths has been completed. Now, once we go through here, we can come up through this doorway. And on our left, before we go up the lift to Skyrim, there's two chests right here. We have this one, that's filled with all sorts of this stuff, but then when you look in this one, this is all of the armor. Now, we're going to just be taking a look at this version. We'll probably check it out in the Forge just to make sure that it pops up, but we can take all of that. And then once we're outside, we can actually go ahead and teleport to a city where there's going to be a forge. That way we can check this out. And in fact, you know what? Instead of running all the way back, let's see. Cheat teleport, please. Give it to me. And we'll just go up here. Alright, safe and sound within the cheat room. Let's actually check this out within the smith before we take a look at the armor. If we come down to Dwarven, I'd imagine it's down here. Yes, so this is the unenchanted version, and every single piece is there. So everything is there, plus 50 rune effect. That's the only thing that's actually enchanted, which is the shield. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at this, shall we? Because you guys are going to shit when you see this damn armor. It's amazing. So it comes with the Dwarven Commander's armor, and in fact, let me take off this ring so you can see the actual stats. We have the Dwarven Commander's armor. All spells cost 15% less to cast. Absorb the spell with a probability of 20%. Increase your health and magicka and stamina by 50 points. We have the Dwarven Mechanical Eye, which is improved night vision, and magicka regenerates 100% faster. Then we also have the Dwarven Sorcery Armor, which is the exact same, it only changes the back of the armor. So I'll show you what I mean. In fact, let's just go ahead and favorite all of that. And then we also have the Sorcery Boots, which increases walking speed and carrying capacity, is increased by 100 points, and you stagger 50% less, which is very nice when going up against big enemies. But we have the Dwarven Sorcery Gauntlets, which destruction spells cause 50% more damage, and increases your damage with melee weapons by 1% per stamina. Increased value is fluctuated by consumption of stamina. So that's pretty cool. So depending on whether or not you have enough stamina, will determine the damage boost. Kind of cool. And then we have the Dwarven Sorcery Helmet, which includes the eyepiece, but also gives you a helmet, so you have more armor, obviously. And then the shield plus 50%, plus 50 rune effect. Now let's go and take a look at this, shall we? And let's stop beating around the bush. We're going to take a look at just this stuff right here. Let's see, we want that on, and then the gauntlets right there, and then we'll put the shield on as well. So, let's see. We can take the helmet off because it looks really dumb with that on there. Storm boots, take all that off. We want the boots. And that should be good. Perfect. So there we go. So as of right now, all we have on is the ocular eye, and it looks so damn cool. Now, what I love about this is all the blinking buttons and all of the animation that's happening on this armor. Because if we take a look at it, in fact, let's see. Let's go and turn the HUD opacity all the way down just like that, because we want to take a look at this without anything there. But just look at the animation that's going on. You know, you have the Dwarven gears that are turning, you've got the Dwarven levers and everything like that, and then that little red button that pops up on your right gauntlet. That's pretty cool. Plus, it looks like something, honestly, like Tony Stark would wear. It's kind of cool. Now, we've also got the Dwarven spinning gears in my right hand. That looks like it's going to have something that comes out of it. But I got to show you right here. On my left hand, you see that blue spinning thing? That's actually the shield. And I got to show you just how amazing this shield is, because it's not actually a shield, a regular shield. In fact, it's a rune shield. But for some reason, it's glitching out in third person, and that's really making me angry, because it was working before, but that's basically what comes up as your shield. Instead of it being a legit shield, it's a rune shield. And that is just so damn cool. Let's see, maybe if I unequip it and equip it. Let's see, is there anything in my right hand? Okay, so yeah, maybe it's probably because we have a spell in our right hand. I'm not sure. Let's see, let's put the shield back on. How's this? Doesn't look like it's going to work on third person, but it did once before, so I don't know why it's not anymore. But as you can see, the armor we're wearing right now is the commander one. So the one with the commander has the cape, but the sorcery one has kind of like an explorer's backpack on the back, if you will. It kind of looks like something that is out of the Clockwork City. Honestly, like if you've seen my Let's Play on the Clockwork City, super cool guys in that mod that have a whole bunch of stuff inside of them that looks exactly like this. Plus, we can also wear the helmet, which, like I said, combines the ocular eye and the Dwarven helmet, which overall, this armor is badass. The animation on it is incredible. The buttons, the lights, everything, the gears, the levers, everything just flows so well, and it's seamless. Honestly, it's a really cool armor. Not to mention the statistics you get from the enchanted version. They're kind of hard to like pass up, honestly. So with that being said, you guys, I very much hope you enjoyed today's mod showcase, and I will see you in the next video.